Hey there! So, ages ago, I used to do a series on my channel called JAMSession, and JAMSession for Just Asking Mondays. And I said JAMSession because I didn't want to just call it Jam. Whatever. So, I haven't done a JAMSession in a long time. I'm bringing it back now because I have some questions. So, here we go. Also, if you're wondering, you're not wondering, but I want to share. I'm wearing most of my suit for my thesis presentation, except the jacket, because I finally went and bought the shoes today. So, it's this shirt, and these pants, and the shoes are the wrong size. Let's be clear. They are half a size too big, because we bought these shoes from the clearance rack, and this is the only size they came in, so I am wearing 3 socks. They're thin socks, but I'm wearing 3 socks. And they kind of fit, and they are tall heels. But the pants were long. So we've got some color theory going on, because like opposite sides of the spectrum. Anyway, I'm going to take the glasses off because we don't have a good image quality today, because we're back on the webcam. Anyway. So the first question is, I've actually, since this question was asked, started a streak with this person, but I wanted to throw that in here because I'm willing to start a streak with anybody on Snapchat. Also, if you send me a DM and it's not one of those like crowdfire DMs on Twitter, I'll respond, and if you send me an ask on Tumblr, I'll hit you up. Just literally everything. I'm available in every way to be contacted, so there is that. I got a question that was a DM from a person I know, so I'm not gonna actually put that question up here. This one says, question, what is the difference between agender and non-binary? Do you identify as one and not the other, or are they synonymous? So then I said, non-binary basically means anyone who isn't 100% male or 100% female 100% of the time. It falls under the trans umbrella, though not everybody who is non-binary calls themselves trans because of a host of issues, which if you spend any time on any social media, you can probably figure out. But it doesn't include anyone who is binary trans, which is where someone was like assigned male at birth but is female, or it was assigned female at birth but is male. And those categories used to be called M to F and F to M, and some people still identify with those labels, but not everyone does. Also, non-binary can be an identity in and of itself, but I use it in the context of being this overarching label. Agender is a subtype of non-binary, which basically means just I don't have a gender at all. When the good Lord was passing them out, he skipped over me. It's basically like rectangles and squares. All squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. So all agender people are non-binary, but not all non-binary people are agender. Oof, I found some data on my phone from when I worked at NIH. Maybe I should delete that. Or I should publish my own scientific study and scoop the heck out of those researchers. I'm gonna delete it. Yeah, so I want to talk about what happens when people ask me to cover stuff and then they have expectations. Because that, I guess, there's an unfair assumption here, because I am so available compared to other YouTubers, and that's because I'm a whole lot smaller, and a whole lot fewer people are competing for my attention. So that's why I'm available. But I have this massive list of songs that people have asked me to cover, and a massive list of songs I want to sing, both covers and stuff I'm working on that's original, that I want to do on my own. And sometimes there's a little bit of overlap, and a lot of times there isn't overlap at all. And so, back when I would post a song every Saturday, and then it turned into every Sunday, I'd get through like 4 songs a month. That's like 52 a year. Which, you know, makes it seem reasonable that I'd do a Trevor Moran cover soonish. But covers take a long time to learn, and I gotta decide if I want to learn chords for it or not now that I have the uke. And I gotta pick a song that I like, that I think I can do well, and then some people have the expectation that even though I have made it pretty clear that I'm not going back to the whistle tone thing, that I'm gonna go back to the whistle tone thing, even though this particular question said nothing about it. There are other questions I've gotten recently, other comments, all sorts of things, where people are like, can you do the thing, please? And I'm like, we've been over this. So, if I tell you I'm putting it on my list of things to do, that means I have it written down. I'm not gonna forget about it, and it's there, and when I'm trying to think of something to do, I'm gonna look at it, I'm gonna be like, that's a thought. It doesn't mean that it's a guarantee to appear next week, or that it's even a guarantee I'm gonna do it at all. I am pretty sure that I have a specific idea for what I'm gonna do with Trevor Moran, but I'm not 100% certain. So this particular request might get filled soon, but might not. I don't know. Ideally, I'll get through everybody's requests, but the more requests I fill, the more are going to come to me, so I don't know. The answer is maybe, but it is for sure on my list. I forgot to actually screenshot the question that was sent to me. So this is a screenshot of a conversation with somebody who was like, should I start vlogging? And so I told this person yes. And they were like, cool, I'm gonna do it. And so I said, yay. So this is me to anybody. If you're like, should I do a YouTube channel? Should I vlog? Should I do art? Should I do music? Should I do literally anything? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Please do it. As long as the art form you're pursuing is not, I don't know, sacred to some people group, then literally do anything, and as long as it's not damaging to yourself or others, I will support you. Do it, please. Be creative. This excites me so much. And I'm very excited for this person in particular, but also I'm very excited for a lot of people. Final question. You are asking the hard-hitting questions. This is gonna go to a very not good place, which is the nature of the Boggart, which is a beast from Harry Potter that is like a manifestation of your deepest fears. I'm gonna throw out general trigger warning and also a specific trigger warning for death and suicide. It used to be that my greatest fear would be that I somehow would lose my faith again, because I went through a period where I had lost my faith. But I think my greatest fear would be knowing that I did something that prompted someone else to feel so isolated or ashamed, or just to feel the ways I have felt in the past. And to take actions that I have only thought of. And when I say have thought of, I mean thought of in the past. I am not currently in a very bad mindset. Everyone's got problems. And I've got a couple more problems than most people. But you don't have to worry about me. I'm okay. I'm not suicidal. At the present. But I think my manifest in perhaps some sort of suicide note. That was you done did something, Azaria. Who had also probably dead name me. You done did something dead name that caused this. The triggery part is over, so that's another jam session. I hope you have a great day.